Hi, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I want to answer to Ibrahim's comment. I'm married to a Singaporean for a year plus and still LTVP getting rejected. Even my wife, my Singaporean wife, is pregnant 4 to 5 months. We went to ICA and he started to comment that ICA officers are racist. First thing, I'm not very sure what you have gone through at ICA, so I cannot comment on that. But let me explain to you. Marrying a Singaporean doesn't mean that you will be automatically given long-term stay. Alright? Your LTVP is by application. Every application has to meet the requirements set by ICA. So it's actually the most basic pass that any Singaporean or PR can get for the foreign spouse. And if you cannot get, most of the time it's because of the income. Because of the income not meeting the requirements. I think I've touched on this before, that ICA has to ensure that you are able to, that the Singaporean is able to afford to feed the foreign spouse in Singapore. So you cannot say that, oh, I will be working well. What if you cannot get a job? It's a very simple thing. Your foreign spouse needs to be able to show evidence that she earns enough to, your local spouse, your Singaporean spouse needs to show evidence that she's earning more than enough to sponsor you. And if you cannot get LTVP, I've actually got clients who asked me before. So I get pregnant, I force ICA to give my husband a LTVP. That's not the way. ICA, authorities cannot be threatened. You know, even if you're pregnant, even if the local spouse is pregnant, it doesn't mean that the foreign spouse will get LTVP because of that. And this is the misconception that a lot of foreigners have. Singapore is short of babies. So I need to give babies and then they will give me the passes that I want. To a short extent, yes. But tentatively speaking, yes, only if you can afford. Alright, so this is something that you must understand. Alright, so under your case, if your spouse, your local spouse, is not able to show adequate income, even if she's pregnant, you still cannot get your LTVP. So this is something that you must understand. It's not a matter of racism or what. It applies to all races in Singapore. Alright, is the policy. So for those foreign spouses who are having problems with this, do look at the income of your local husband or wife, and whether he or she has previous marriage, need to pay alimony, child maintenance, and whether you're bringing your child from your previous marriage. All this will form a number of dependents, and the local sponsor's salary need to be able to meet all these demands. All right, take care.